Come closer, everyone, because today I want to tell you about a brave man from Africa, Blessed Bakanja. He was a simple worker from Congo, but his faith was stronger than fear. His story is about courage, forgiveness, and love that even pain could not destroy. Was he a priest? No, he wasn't a priest. Isidore was just an ordinary man, a bricklayer and a farm worker. Around 1906, missionaries introduced him to Christianity. He loved Jesus and Mary so much that he began teaching others, even though he had never been to school. He carried a rosary and wore a brown scapular, a little sign of his devotion to Our Lady of Mount Carmel, around his neck at all times.
Why was the scapular so important?
To Isidore, it was a symbol of belonging to Mary and to Christ. But to his employers, the Belgian colonial masters, it was something dangerous because it reminded them of the church they wanted to silence. On the rubber plantation where he worked, the overseer ordered him to stop talking about Jesus and to take off his scapular. But Isidore refused. He said, "This scapular is part of me. I will not remove it."
Oh, what happened when he refused?
The overseer grew furious. He tore off the scapular and had Isidore whipped with a terrible whip made of elephant hides studded with nails. His back became one deep wound. They chained him in a hut and left him to die. Yet even then, Isidore prayed, holding on to his faith. That is so cruel. How did he survive? By God's mercy, an inspector came to visit the plantation. The overseer tried to hide Isidore, but the young man crawled into the road with a stick, his back torn and covered with flies. The inspector was horrified and saved him from more beatings, but the wounds were too severe. Isidore knew his time was short. He said to those who cared for him, "I am dying because I am a Christian."
Did he forgive the man who hurt him?
Yes. When missionaries came, they asked him if he would forgive. Isidore answered, "I already have. When I am in heaven, I shall pray for him very much." Imagine that, forgiving the one who turned him, the one who tortured him. He suffered for 6 months, praying the rosary, wearing a new scapular until he died on August 15, 1909, the feast of the Assumption of Mary.
So did people remember him after that?
Oh yes! His courage inspired many people to become Christian, and in 1994, Pope John Paul II beatified him, calling him a model of reconciliation for all Africa. Today we remember him as the martyr of the brown scapular. His story teaches us that true strength is not in fists or weapons, but in love, faith and forgiveness. Wow! Blessed Isidore, pray for us.
Wow! Blessed Isidore, pray for us. Wow! Blessed Isidore, pray for us.
Yeah, we all put our prayers into the hands of Blessed Isidore, that his strength and his heroic virtue to the faith may be also our way to heaven. See you guys next time. Hope we catch up more on new stories about saints, and I hope you can take this and share with your friends. Bye, see you.